All right, check it out, Hebrews. It'd be nice if we was on the same page and we all knew how we broke the covenant and the reason why. Okay, the reason why is because we was on Egyptian worship the whole time. The Egyptian worship messed us up. You know, we had some little brief periods in our history where we didn't mess with the Egyptian worship. You know what I'm saying? And that was like basically doing Judges and Samuel and all the way up to Solomon times. You know what I'm saying? King David, you know, cleared the land, and you know, Solomon, his son, inherited the throne, but he kind of messed off and he was fooling with the Egyptian women too. Okay, Egypt was real smart. See, Egypt had to do trade with all these nations over here. You see, we didn't, know that, Assyria and Nineveh and Usher and all those were slick Hamites. You know, Nimrod was a Hamite, and he come from Africa, and he founded, the Assyrian, nation and empire, Babylon, and, the Mesopotamia area, all that was occupied by Africans. So Egypt did trade with those nations and stuff, So, when we, got the covenant and stuff and being in the promised land, we was blocking Egypt off. Egypt was an idol worshiping nation. They couldn't come across the promised land just because they wanted to do trade with them nations. We was a priestly nation, what the creator said. So that was like casting Egypt out. Egypt was basically finna be done, cooked with us having that covenant right there. And Egypt knew how serious it was. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to the book of Ezekiel 23, you will see that he said that Egypt, kind of bust us open from the beginning. Egypt bust us open from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's like, really the first religious system or idol worshiping nation that we came in contact with. And Egypt did us in. So we need to focus on some Egypt stuff and be hating on everything Egypt. See, the word of the Elohim came again unto me, saying, the son of man, there were two women, the daughter of one mother, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt, and they committed whoredoms in their youth. There were their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity. So you know what that mean. That mean that Egypt bust us open. So, we had problems with Egyptian worship the whole time. And if you go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, verse 15, 16, 17, and 18, written in 588 BC, you will see that we abandoned the whole covenant for the Egyptian worship. But if you go back to Exodus, you'll see that, we had a problem with that Egyptian worship from the beginning, just like the prophet Ezekiel has said, Exodus 32. When Moses went up to get the law, we throw that golden calf up right there. You know what I'm saying? We put that up. We put that up. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. All right. 1 Kings 12:28. All right. That's during Jeroboam days after Solomon died. Jeroboam was from the tribe of Ephraim. When Joseph was given Asenath, the priest of own daughter, out of that union came Manasseh and Ephraim. Ephraim did the Egyptian worship the whole time. The whole time. So Pharaoh real smart, man. He real slick. Pharaoh real slick. So he know, that he had to plant that golden calf mess on us to keep us throwed off and messed up. And that's what caused us to lose the covenant. All right. You see right here. Jeroboam bring that golden calf. He brought two of them out this time. You know what I'm saying? When he come out of Egypt. When Solomon died, he brought two of them out. All right, that plagued us the whole time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of years went by, and it was a prophecy for King Josiah to come about that would clean the land up. Okay, he cleans the land up when he was born. You know what I'm saying? Around about 640 BC, he finally get rid of that Egyptian worship. Okay, the Egyptians killed him. You know what I'm saying? To put that Egyptian worship, back on us. Put his son on the throne that, was weak and follow that stuff. And we went back into Egypt. And that's what caused our enslavement. So we need to hate on everything Egypt. You know what I'm saying? That's why come they put that obelisk that we was enslaved under in Egypt right in Central Park. You see what I'm saying? And wherever you see them obelisks and stuff, that's where the Egyptian power, the people who run the system at. You know what I'm saying? They gonna keep a Egyptian system on us because that's how we broke the covenant. You see, we broke the covenant fooling with Egyptian stuff, so they gonna keep Egyptian things on us. That's like our names. Egypt changed the Hebrews' names. You know what I'm saying? They changed Joseph's name. You know what I'm saying? They hate Joseph had that name. And then the Egyptians changed King Josiah's son name. So you see why come our name was changed in the slavery days. Come on, we need to unite. And we need to hate on Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Forget all that other riffraff stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's focus on what made us break the covenant. Shalom, Hebrews. This Israel been Israel for the Israelite brotherhood.